All right. Now I should be live on both. Cool. All right. Let me get this. Still trying to get used to the microphone being like right in front of me. It feels weird, but it is the better option. It feels strange having it like right here instead of like coming off from the side a little bit. It's an odd sensation to like move something that's been so like cemented as a part of your layout and suddenly be like all right, time to start things. It's been a while. I don't know how long this stream is going to end up being. Had a couple of problems today. Hello. 5. Okay. And all of the pop-ups and stuff like, hey, go collect these things. I would if I could, but you're not letting me. There you go. Thank you. How many of these do we have? Okay. Working through. Gotta work through the standard of like, hey, time to go through all of my tasks and all this stuff to just claim the basics. I haven't played since last time, so I'm not entirely sure what else is hiding in here. My phone's ringing apparently. I got the free pack, yay! Always. Let's see who's trying to yell at me. Which one of you am I ignoring today? Irie, I can't ignore Irie. Aww. I need a clone. I don't, I'm good. I mean, I can't miss dessert with Irie. I can't do it. Can't miss it. She's usually the one that I invite anyway. But she's already here. Hello. I don't know half of you, so you're all gonna be like confused. Like why I'm talking to you. Who else should I invite then? She's already here. I don't know. That's a different... I haven't really had that thought. Who else should I invite if I already have the one I usually invite? Who else should I invite? I invited Tsurugi last time. Who should I... Probably somebody else from like my main forces, right? Like the people that I use the most often. Okay, she's already on 2. I just started using Nanami. I'll invite her. I just started using her. I think it makes more sense to invite somebody that I want to have general relationship boost on. Sure, it helps with some factor of their gameplay. I have no clue. It's probably just all excess, like it doesn't actually matter, but I'm gonna treat it like it does. My goodness. I have no gifts. I don't even know if I can buy stuff. I got no furniture. Oh, wait, I've got this. The hell? When did I get that? I'll just kind of slap that over there. I don't even know if there's like invites and invites, like a way to purchase stuff. You know? Got another thing to claim. Tingle time? I'm not tingling right now. Hello, Nanami. Is this because I invited you? I legitimately don't understand, like, the people who, like, don't reply. It's like, just fucking send a message. It does not take that long. People really act like it's the hardest thing in the world to send a fucking text. Like, it's not. I never understood that with, like, DMs and stuff, too. It's like, I reply to most things when people ask. The only time I ignore them is when it's, like, something I cannot answer for whatever reason. But that's very rare. So it's like, every other time I respond. Single time, a message. See? I'm acknowledging that you're saying something. It's not hard. I mean, obviously, when, like, chats are going, like, insanely fast live, it's a different story. But I don't have that problem yet. So we'll see if that ever happens. But for now, I can just talk to all of you pretty individually. And I kind of prefer that. I haven't done any build-ups of any of you. Have I? Yeah, I'll just do a lesson. Yay. Relationship rank up. Woo. A new area. I'm gonna teach you whatever the hell you want. Your social security number? Okay, so I've already... Alright. Give you a lesson. Relationship rank up. Woo! Don't really know that character. But the area is now done. I got one more, right? I don't think I've done any of these over here, so I'll just throw one over here. Yay. Lesson complete. Hi. I'm doing all right today. I assume you guys are doing all right. I was struggling today. I meant to be streaming like an hour ago, but nature called and I had to shit. Don't even hide that. That's just the reality of life. Sometimes you want to do things and you gotta take a shit instead. That's just how it is. That's reality right there. That's just truth. Which headphones do I recommend? I mean, like, I recommend the ones I've got, but these are not, like, portable, really. So it depends on your goal. I think portable-wise, you're gonna get decent results from any modern headphones that aren't, like, 20 bucks, you know? I have a pair of, like, Anchor headphones that I use for, like, the gym. They sound perfectly passable. I don't have a problem with that at all. If you have fucking really any like decent headphones are gonna sound roughly the same these days. If you want like a boutique experience, you gotta pay the boutique price for it, but that's just ridiculous in my opinion. If you're just casually listening, you don't need to go that far. But for like doing what I do and like listening with like a full range, I like these Audio-Technica M40X's. They have really good drivers, very flat balance, so you get like a nice general picture of the sound from bass to the highs, and they're really detailed for that. Not the like highest of grade, but they're also the best bang for the buck, end of story, that I've heard. Alright. Did I have another thing? I did. I had a guide mission thing. I shall claim those. Alright, what else do I have to do before. I think I could just jump in now. I think all my pre-stuff is done. We got the story to deal with. That's right, because like that I can't get to because it's locked. So we're starting on chapter 1 of this new chapter here. Oh, episode 1 of the new chapter. So, let's go. Dollar Tree's disposable headphones? Yeah, maybe not those. If you want like a good listening experience, probably not those. But anything works in a pinch, like if you're just looking to hear and not like have that extra detail, anything will work, even if they sound like crap. I'm a couple hours in. I haven't returned it yet, but it's also free, so like, can you return a free item? Millenniapolis, really? That's a little goofy. I don't necessarily love the word maidens. I think it sounds very clunky. Like, not even talking about like the connotation of the word, just the word itself is just, it's so much. It puts so much extra. Millennia. Something something cat girl. An unfamiliar ceiling. Where am I is a better... I wouldn't be like, ah yes, an unfamiliar ceiling. Who the hell's looking at the ceiling? Hello. I got moi moi in a pole once. I don't know if I got Midori though. I don't think I did. Letter, I just woke up here. Did you like kidnap me? Like, damn. I have to go help out a game development team for like, not in the slightest. Who the hell? What the helly? What's going on here? All right. The cutting edge technology. Game development then. That's all they do, right? Why is all your game development hardware from like the 80s and 90s? Like, I appreciate the retro. Develop whatever platform you want, but are they stuck with video games from like the SNES era here? That's what these dev consoles are looking like. Oh, maybe not. Sorry, the one behind Midori kind of looks like it would be more of like a PS3 dev kit. Maybe. Sure. Ruins. That sounds like fun. I don't know what's going on. I was right. 16-bit game. Okay. For those who don't know, I'm actually very well versed in like retro games. Been a long time hobby of mine. Just because I don't play many games these days does not mean I am not very much aware of the scene. I even would repair old consoles in the shutdown just because I was bored and I was like, yeah, this will be fun. So I've got like a bunch of NES, SNES, a few Genesis around here, a couple N64s, a few even Xbox 360s and Xboxes just kind of floating around. There's a PS2 over there still. I think that's most of them though. I still have some I haven't sold because I'm just, after it stopped being profitable, I just kept all the rest and I haven't sold them yet and I need to. I just need to throw them on eBay at some point. Oh yeah, sorry, auto. I always forget that they do that every single time that I need to like reset the auto. Hello. Nice to see you. This isn't a mess, this is a gamer's dream. There's wires all over the floor. That's how you be productive. You surround yourself and just... It's not an encumbering situation, it's encompassing. You gotta make sure you get that work all around you, every direction. It makes it a lot easier to focus. Game dev is full of a bunch of people with ADHD and are just kind of coping with it. So it takes a lot of going in and out, switching different things, trying new things, doing different stuff. But unfortunately, that does happen. You do get distracted naturally. The summit hearing. Yes, the summit for a club with 2 people. Trust us. Trust us, bro. I mean, to be fair, it also looks like they're trying to dev on original hardware without really much aid of any sort of modern computing around here. Because like they got the GameCube. This looks like a hard drive or maybe just a disk rotator, like a storage for physical media. We got plenty of dev kits. Got controllers for like consoles that were out. I mean, this is a Pong machine right here. Like this is so much. It looks, I don't see any modern dev things here. So it looks like they're trying to build this game using the dev consoles of old, which means it would take a while to be able to do anything. This is kind of nuts, actually. This is impressive. Is this supposed to be a Dreamcast? That might be. Yeah, it's a Dreamcast controller right here. The wire coming out. Huh. Shit. Okay, yeah. N64. PlayStation 1. Yeah, they've got a lot going on in here, but again, all like physical media. Like these are all like dev consoles and physical media consoles. They're trying to dev with original hardware. That is not easy to do in the modern day and age. This is insane. You could just open up a fucking like a modern tool these days to edit or create your own game maker, you know, like pick up any modern dev tool, RPG maker even. And it's like, no, they're not doing that. They're doing old school, like real shit. This is going to take months at minimum to be able to do that. Not counting like the music development that's probably got to go on here. This looks like an Odyssey. That's from the 60s. When the fuck? Oh, 50s? Late 50s? Early 60s? When the hell did they get that? That's insane. Like, that's sick as hell. Like, I respect the drive there. Yeah, and a good game will take time. You gotta give them a minute. It's hard to make a game on OG hardware. It's like a lost art. You don't see people doing that anymore. I mean, it's hard enough finding like working dev consoles from that era anyway, and they're probably super fucking expensive. Like they'd be collector's items, and if they work at all, they'd probably be what, thousands of dollars. Fuck you. Like, give them a minute. Should they be working in a different format? Maybe, but I like the heart. So I'm in the middle here for sure. I appreciate their efforts, but I understand Yuka going, guys, it's been a while. Like, and the last one you made was ass, dude. You gotta try something else. You at least need a working demo. And why do you all have guns right now? Maybe that's why they're taking so long. They're developing with one hand. And not in that way. It's not junk. It is video game history. What do you got? What do you got? What do you think you got? A secret weapon, huh? Okay. I'll bite. What's the prize? I'm assuming it's a contest. Fruits, yeah, that's about right. I would even say if they got like top 5, assuming there's like that many clubs. Top 3 if there's less than, I think. If they did good enough to get that much rep, I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, but maybe next time don't take a year to throw together a demo of something. Two weeks to finish the game. I've seen enough game jams to know that that is entirely possible. On modern hardware, we'll see about the retro stuff they've got going on. Yeah, retro games are not trash. I'm on board with them on that one. Retro games are oftentimes better designed than modern stuff. There's so much modern slop in gaming. Plenty of good stuff too, of course, but like there's so much slop out there. Everyone and their mother has a game dev software and none of them knows how to use it. But you gotta start somewhere, right? I'm not trying to dissuade people. But also, you gotta do the work to get there. And so do they. We learned stuff from very popular titles like Stardew Valley. We know that people love the retro aesthetic. You just have to utilize it well. Gotta prove something. Every game dev ever has something to prove. Or like EA, buy others and slap their IP on it. Yeah, and ruin it in the process. EA has never bought anything and improved it. I did not stutter. Honestly, at the recent acquisition, I don't even think of EA as a gaming company anymore. They're completely dead in the water. Oh, yeah, auto. Gotta keep forgetting that. What are we here to experience? Hello, Robot A. Hello, Robot B. I was right, that is his name. See you later. Where's Robot C? It's right behind me, isn't he? Yeah, the PS4 era was always fun. Who needs a red ring of death in the modern era when the game console itself can be like... like, whoops! Not our problem. Oh, I bumped my microphone. Really not used to it being down in front of me. Feels so weird. Random ruins next door. Dude, that's everywhere in America. It's everywhere in Japan. It's all over the place. Plenty of ruins. I could literally walk less than a mile. There's a set of ruins, like right off where I live. Not like ancient ruins, but it's more like this, just like a chunk of the city that was kind of abandoned. Ah, yes, the G-Bibble. We gotta go find the G-Bibble. Yeah. I mean, there's not like a desert north or south of me, but there's a theoretical desert when you count how many empty fields are around my area. The area that I live has such a spread out location that it's like the downtown area is where everyone lives. And then if you want to go shopping anywhere, you have to get on a highway that leads like 20 minutes out in order to get to like the main shopping areas. Nobody really knows why. They just kind of kept expanding that way and they put nothing between it because there's a bunch of like farmland between it. So there's just like a stretch of like McDonald's and gas stations and shit. And then at the end of that is this like separate oasis of like shopping locations, like hardware stores and Walmarts and shit. And it's just out there and it's like,
what's up?
Yeah, exactly. Also, thank you, Sandy, for following. Man, it's just weird. You know, some places in America, most places in America are just terribly designed. Time to fight. Let's go. I can handle this with 2 people. We got this. I don't know what your abilities are, but I'm gonna find out. Jesus. No supports, all guns, huh? At least they're strong against this type. That's useful. Oh, they heal each other. That's very nice. It's time to see what happens here. Boom, boom. Damn, okay. Jesus Christ. Hotkey that shit. Good fucking, that one's even, good lord, they just melt, don't they? Okay. I'm here, I'm watching. They're impressive. They're good. On that day we met a girl. Let's see what happens next. Because you guys are terrifying. Like, you were one-shotting them every maybe 10-15 seconds of load time. You melted all of that in seconds, dude. If I knew Moi Moi had abilities like that, I would have picked her instead of Nanami for my stuff last time. That's insanely strong. Access denied. Access denied. Unqualified. I'm the qualified one. I assume it's because my name is in the database. Opening bottom door. Time for the trapdoor. Whee! The Looney Tunes ass fall. Oh. We're fine. We're fine. It's fine. Underneath you, probably. Yep. Classic anime moment. These are creepy responses. Gonna try to avoid the really weird one. Hello. Did it died? That is very suspect to have on stream. If she died, it was very recent. Alice. Do you think she has a wonderland? Okay. You removed the treasure from the pedestal. Where's the giant rolling rock? Oh, so she's like the robot girl? A little android moment? Where's the gabibble? Same. That's a good place to start. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't like where that, I don't like that you sprung an idea off of no clothes in a basement. Are you serious? That's fair. You don't want to leave her there. Nah. It's fine. The other thing would be too long to say. Alice isn't cute to you? You think Aris is cuter than Alice? I think they're both equally cute names, like, and they also have the exact same amount of syllables and letters. So what do you mean takes too long to say? It'd be the same in Korean and Japanese too, so I don't know what they're talking about. When it comes down to that, that's a little goofy. The last sensei of us. Totally not. Your purpose is to be a filler of this room. Ah, the Game Girl Advance SP. It is pronounced like Alice? Well then why didn't I know, like Arisu, yeah sure, but like then it would be an L in English. So that's what's bothering me, is like if they were to translate that, it should have been translated as Alice, not Aris, because that's a bad translation on their part if that's the case. If it's supposed to be pronounced as Alice in English, then it should be fucking Alice in English. I mean, I have it set so my name in this game is Katarusu Sensei. You know, like it's hard for them to get all their fucking syllables out. It is difficult to like segment that, but Alice is one of the easiest ones to do and translate. I don't know why they were just like, it's Aris. That's goofy. Whoever made that choice is a little bit of a dingus. And that's the importance of proper translation, Speedy. Localized versions of linguistic jokes. And if you're gonna do it poorly, don't do it at all. That's why I'm annoyed with that one. It's just a little stupid. They could have fixed that. It's an easy thing to adjust. Beep boop. For the record, all these opinions are coming from a guy who quality checks manga translation all the time. I'm very, very familiar with the differences, especially between Japanese and English translative humor. And that one just bugs me because it's like they didn't try at all. It's just like, come on. Again, even Korean, it would be effectively the same thing. It's just a translation failure. Yeah, what I just said, Speedy. I know you said that after I'd already said what I just said, but yeah, same thing. Localizing is part of my life. A lot of people forget that localizing is fairly important, especially with linguistic humor. You got to be very careful and sometimes bold with it. Even if it does adjust the source, it needs to be localized to make sense for the other language. A lot of people like a one-to-one as well, but there are certain things that do not land. And you got to be careful with it. Jesus Christ. She's gonna learn. She's gonna learn this game. Never mind. This is certified trash. Why? Yeah, this is bad. This is like baby's first C+ code game. Baby's first text adventure game. You normally can't come up with a good alternative. That's the challenge of being a localizer. You've got to be very versed in a lot of different corners. Like one of my best examples that I give for people when it comes to a translation, there is one in Monogatari where there's a character who says a tongue twister in like a neon cat accent in Japanese. That is a the fucking game over. It's a some sort of like a nursery rhyme, or like just in general a rhyme that doesn't necessarily exist in other parts of the world. So the subtitlers for it found one that works well with that like neon subtitle like adjustment to the lettering, and also is a much more common phrasing. It's just, you can like fuck with it a little bit. You don't have to use a one-to-one. You just have to find something that's close enough to an adjustment. But being able to be aware of that and brave enough to do that is the whole point of having a good translation and localization. So there my armrest on my or my wrist rest on my keyboard popped off there. I was fidgeting with it. She's struggling with your trash, bro. Like, the booty butt cheeks. This is your game. It is certified ass. Start digging in your butt, twin. That's what I'm talking about. Just oh, kill me. Unconfirmed. More like a nightmare, am I right? Game so trash it made her cry. The hell? Okay. No, why is she crying? Oh, Halo is a power button? You just realized that? That's a long pause. Is it like frozen? Oh my god, the first crash of the game! Well, hold on while I deal with this. She shows up and crashes my shit. Hold on. Gotta restart. That's not what the power button was for. Why would you do that? Alright. Let me get back into it. I'm gonna have to like fast forward through all that to get back to what was probably the end of that chapter. Good times. Good times. Alright. Alright, let's get back in here. Hello. I'm gonna collect these while I'm around. There we go. Jesus. Took a second to load stuff in, I think. Alright. Okay. Let's go see how far I've got to go back into this story. Oof. Big oof. Alright. Alright, time to just kind of rip through this shit. We're gonna be here for a second while I just tear right through this. I knew I was at the end of that chapter. It was there for a while. I'm just gonna keep rapidly clicking. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's happening. There's no way to like... Well, that might skip the whole thing. I don't want that to happen. I don't know how fast or how far those go. I don't want to skip the whole chapter to the end, you know? Give it a second. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're almost there. We're so close. Come on. We're so close. There she is. Okay, I'll count this as close enough to stop spamming the clicks. There we are. And now I'll auto. And hopefully it doesn't crash at the exact same spot again. That was unfortunate. That was so deep into this chat. Watch it end immediately after this interaction, too. Okay, there we're good. Got past the spot where it crashed last time. That's good. See? I was right. It was right there at the very end. Oh, man. Yeah, the game crashed on like that last second of that interaction. But I didn't know exactly how close it was to the end, so I didn't want to like just skip it through to the very end and miss something. I probably could have, though, in hindsight. Bum. She's gonna talk and get like literal gamer, like game slang now. Not gamer slang, game slang. Yeah, it was a very unusual. I haven't had any crashes until this point, so it definitely doesn't like put me in a bad mood. It's just more like an, I guess. Happens sometimes. It is like, it's the Steam version too, so like it could have been something on their side. All your base are belong to us. What is a man? Nothing but a miserable pile of secrets. But enough talk, have at you. Congratulation, even. She beeping and booping and bopping. You skibbity beep bop boopin'. She did it. Oh no, I've got school to go to at this school. Oh no. She learned all of her language from that game. Oh no. It is me. I'm the chosen one. She's an idiot, but it's not her fault. She was found by these idiots. And her one exposure to culture was retro video games, so she's gonna be like this for a while. Much too big to be called a gun. I think the cache files are probably fine, Voltor. I restarted the game entirely and it didn't have any issues picking back up where I was, so I think I'm fine on that side. Oh yeah, auto. I always forget, every single time. You're gonna need a weapon. What is she, Master Chief? Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Gaming meta joke. Yeah, let's give the guru who thinks that she saved the world via video game a gun. A red dot sight. A Bluetooth gun. That'll actually work really well for her. Give me my credit card pistol, please. Thank you. Is it beep? Just walk away. A big gun, probably. Hey. Master of explanations. We'll see about that. Good lord. That's a big ass gun. But now it's a refrigerator. So using 70% of your budget for that half of the year, you created a gun for an intergalactic battleship that will take probably a few decades at that price to be able to actually make. Impressive. I hope you're willing to be around for that long. She could be like a 5-time super senior by the time it gets even remotely finished. Simple. Lasers. She's gonna love it. Aris is gonna love it. Of course she is. Oh, great forms of steel bequeath unto me the might of the dragon's breath. Oh, Jesus Christ. What stats do I need? She's an idiot. She's still an idiot. It calls for like the Green Goblin mask. She needs that shit. You say that, but she's a robot, so... And she'll be able to pick it up because of robot limbs. Oh, really? Techno mage. Dude, if somebody called me a techno mage, I would be so hyped about that. I'd be like, hell yeah, I am. Pick it up. Like Excalibur. And lift. Barely any effort. And it's up. Yep. Saw that coming a mile away. There we go. Gun's bigger than she is. Would this be the R trigger? Don't just fire it. Oh, what a fucking idiot. Well, there goes planet number 2786. We're gonna have to deal with that. Couple light years away. They're gonna be struggling. Casual reminder that lasers do not stop until met by an opposing force. So that laser is going to be going until it blows something up way out there in space. It could be hundreds of light years away before that happens, if it ever does. But it could. And it won't stop until it happens. Oh, we gotta fight them. This'll be fun. How many light years makes a buzz? It depends. Are you Aldrin or not? I'm hilarious. Sorry. You can forget that entire response if you want to. Actually, I'd prefer if you forgot. Time to fight. Usually I would be like, man, I should use one of their abilities, but I've got to see what she's got. So I'm gonna wait. I thought that said autistic push. Boop. Gun.
What's up?
Explosion. Hello. Man. All right. Jesus. I mean, I've got to let her have the final hit, right? Like, that's got to be a thing, right? I've got to just... Bap. There we go. I had to, right? And thank you for following, Twin Vice. Sorry I couldn't say anything earlier. I was focusing. But we're here now. What it takes to cosplay. You could make it out of foam really easily. Or at least comparatively easily. It's not that complex of a design since it is basically just like a long rectangle with a few notches cut out. And if you wanted to do something like adding LEDs to it, totally doable. Totally realistic, so not too bad, honestly. If you wanted it to be more functional, you would have to do some more electronic work, but that's totally like up to you, really, as the cosplayer. Design-wise, it's extremely easy compared to other things, but if you wanted to like add the screens and lights on it and stuff, you'd have to do a little bit more cutting away and pathing some wires to make that realistic. But it's so large, you could fit all of that within the gun itself, and it would actually be a pretty functional piece of cosplay. So I don't think it'd be that bad, actually. Just talking about it on that front. Usually the hardest thing about doing cosplay with like electronic stuff is finding the place to put the electronics to make things like lights work, but since it's so huge, that's not an issue. So it's more or less just taking a log of foam, cutting into it, doing some like mild like heat works, maybe some solder melting to make some of the functional details. General cutting, but nothing too bad. Alrighty. Yeah, the character designs for these are very stripped down. The most complex things are the accessories. So it's relatively easy to draw or cosplay any of them. For like the cosplays, it would be a little bit more annoying because you'd have to custom make a lot of things like the jacket, for example. But it's nothing so complex it's not possible by any means. It's totally realistic to do. For an experienced cosplayer, these would probably take a few months at best. So, not even difficult. Solid cover story. To tank and deal light type melee damage. True. Yeah, the halos are fairly easy. I think the most complex one is what's her face from like that like big group. I forget her name already. It's been a while. But she was not struggling at all, so. Like that one would suck. Hina? Is it Hina? Yeah, like the one with that like giant halo that's like 3D and detailed. That one would be harder to make. Yeah. Just because it's so large, you'd find struggle trying to find a way to mount it above your head without like a full-on like crown like around the head sort of prop. Whereas these could be made out of like a thinner material and you could just kind of dangle it off of some wire. It'd be easy. If you even want to do that part. Most people could just omit that, you know? You don't really need the halo, but it would be nice to include, so. But that's the nice part about them being 2D, is that they all would be light enough to do that. Even Yuka's here is like thin enough that you could make it the way it is without it being too heavy to hoist above the head with some wire, so. It would just look a little bit chopped because you have the wire above your head. Just kind of dangling up there. But also very easy to add for photos. You could just, like the photoshopping of that, adding the halos in post would be so easy. So I don't need to have a concern about that. These characters would be pretty easy to cosplay. See, she's got a badge and everything. Straight up calling it an interrogation. Bold, but also true. When I woke up, I was here. They kidnapped me. I was sleeping peacefully. The hardest part to cosplay are the tic-tac-toe foreheads. Not for some people, but yeah. Others, definitely. Some cosplayers have fucking 7 heads, so I think they could totally pull it off if they really wanted to. I'm a pro glamour. A Pro glamour. Dying isn't a big deal. She's doing her best to speak English. Kind of. Except she loves the Brother series. Hey, sometimes you just gotta fail in the right direction. Not the success music. That's funny. You using the win music like, hey, you did it. Ah, yes. Now the Goofy Goober theme right afterwards. How dare you talk about my onus like that? I mean, yeah, you can't just throw away that passion, right? Like, that's just... it's too real. Yep. You got a great game in the works right now. Yeah, this is very like We Are Number One. It definitely is. I wonder if that's where they got the inspiration for it, because that was a big meme, like, worldwide. Of course, it had its, like, linguistic barriers to think about, but, I mean, it was goofy enough. It might be. It might be inspired by We Are Number One. The timeline would kind of line up with that being a meme a couple years prior to it. I don't see why not. What's up, X? I don't know how to say your name. XDUUI. Gzdui. It's so hard to read some names, especially Twitch names are just like, what the hell? But some people can't read my name, so you know what? Not like I can blame you. You what? Back to the vibes. We got this. Again, I've seen enough game jams to know that one dev can make a game in 72 hours. You can totally do this. The G-Bibble is ours. Let's go. All right. See what happens back at the ruins. Jesus Christ. That's a little bit much. We just got here. Light gun go burr. Light type AoE DPS. Let's go. I'll be fine. We got this. Also, why don't I have a gun as the sensei, you know? Like, I feel like I should at least have a pistol. Just like a basic weapon. Why am I not a part of this? Why do they have to protect me against all odds? Can I not just pick a few off in the meantime? Why would I be seen as a form of authority without the ability to somewhat protect myself? Don't get 2A coverage. To be fair, though, like, a single line damage AoE does make sense if the area of effect is fucking anything in this direction. You know? Like, it's a laser. It will continue to go. So, like, bzz, you're done, you know? So the area of effect is narrow, but not inefficient, you know? Not ineffective. It's... Everyone thinks of area of effect as just a circle, but that's not all the area of the world. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that over there. Want to see what she can do. Oh, so it's like selective with like the area drops. All right. Technically we do, but it's a spoiler. Fair. Melt them. Gun. Melt with gun. Gonna wait for this other guy to come in here. Now he's gonna stay out. Boom. Easy. Yeah, Momoe is a good one too. And she's more of like a standard AoE. But when you have like a line of just huge motherfuckers, you could just brrr. Aris just kind of takes them out. Easy to do. It makes them easy to kill. Did we make it? Yeah, I mean, like, you melted those guys. In Aris's case, literally, because a laser. This is my MP low. At least another serious encounter. She remembers. That's a weird way to say that. It's like riding a bike. Except she's never ridden a bike, so she doesn't know how to say that phrase. Now what's this gabibble I've heard so much about? I am indeed. Does not take much. Technology moment. She was in the room the whole time, but she wasn't paying attention when they were talking about how she's a robot. Jesus Christ. Yes. Load. Plug in a thumb drive, bitch. You're telling me that she's the gabibble? What? Didn't see that a mile away. Sci.mp3. Nice. Totally not dated reference. That's a switch. Dude, your saves are nothing compared to what you're gonna gain, right? Now you have the gabibble. I thought it was gonna be an ad joke for a second there. Here's the secret to a good game. Don't make it fucking boring. Robot moment. Good News League was amongst them. Angry robot, you killed all of its brothers. let's go. Time to fight for our right to Gabibble. Dang. I'm melting them. Laser moment. Everything will be fine. There we go. Should have gone with her first, to be honest, but I think they both do about 3 bars of damage. Not too shabby either way. All these shading trading at, yeah, like I have like alcohol and gambling blocked, as well as like drug stuff for like ads on my channel, but they still throw in shit like whatever trading. It's like, to me that counts as gambling. Like I don't think they understand. I see it as the same, but apparently they don't. And I can block certain types through my channel to not appear on the channel, but then they find a way to throw them in a different category. It's just, it's corrupt as hell. Like, it's not gambling, it's legalized betting. It's like, fuck you. Yeah, and I'm talking on like the YouTube side, Speedy. Like in my account settings as a creator, I can block certain I guess genres of ads that appear on my own channel, but then they just throw them out to people anyway, even if I don't want that sort of content being pushed to my audience, because they can do whatever they want. At the end of the day, what am I but a cog in the machine, right? It's annoying as hell. How deep are we in the stream? Almost 2 hours. Okay, well, I can say this without YouTube system catching me. Use some sort of an ad block. I don't give a shit. I really don't mind. Like I use them too, all the time. There's not a single creator I watch that I watch ads for. If you have a system that'll allow you to use a blocker, I don't give a shit personally. Go for it. Ads are stupid and annoying and they're everywhere. Just leave us alone. And that includes on my stuff. I mean, is it a cheap and easy way to support the channel? Yes. Do I think that people should have to sit through 50 of them to watch a fucking stream? No. That's fucking obnoxious. You will not find me complaining. I won't even know if you do use them. Yep, same. I mean, I don't use Brave. I use Firefox, but it's got built-in ad block stuff as well as other additional ones that I've added. So I haven't seen an ad in years. Like, at least on the devices I use, like personally. I know on Twitch it seems to be a little bit more hit or miss for a lot of reasons because they're a little bit more crafty with how they push those, but for the most part, it's a lot better to just have them on anyway. Yeah, just go after them. It'll be easy.
What's up?
Emmy, hi. The hackers? Oh. Are we actually gonna face them? Probably. That'd be pretty fun. The maid club. You can do it. Believe in yourself. You'll be fine. Stop being so worried. You're such a worrywart. Sometimes you gotta be a little bit crazy to make moves, make motions, make waves. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. Because of her. She's a little busy right now. She'll be fine. It's always the Chihuahua energy ones. It really is. My announcement sounds like Neru. That makes sense. The character that you hear when that happens on Twitch, at least right now, is the voice of my OC, Cadence. She's kind of a like tomboy punk sort of vibe, so it fits. I feel like they would probably get along pretty well. You'll hear Callie sometimes, but that's YouTube only right now. Purely because I haven't set up the alternates for Twitch notifications yet, so it's just Cadence and just that one line. But on the YouTube side, I've got like 6 total variants for any follower notification, merch purchase, you name it. And I'll probably, maybe I should get some more like lines recorded from their actors so I could do like a soundboard or something. That'd be fun. I don't know. I'm throwing things out there. Actually, I should show you. Well, we're about to go into a battle, I assume. But let me go and side eye while I'm reading here and double task while I'm searching for a picture of my OCs to show. There, got a pause moment. There we go. Let me zoom in here so you can see. And throw over here. So there you can see Cadence and Callie. You can figure which one's Cadence and which one's Callie. The punk being Cadence, the more preppy one being Callie. So, yeah. Autofocus. There we are. And back to it. We got this. So you can definitely see the comparison between their vibes. So I think that Neru would be would get along pretty well. Sounds like fun. Like, why not? I'm looking to make my OCs a little bit more present on my channels and such, but I just need to get around to setting them up in those ways. Like the voice lines are like the first feature of that. They're going to be appearing on notifications as well. I'd love to be able to animate them at some point, but that's going to take a little bit more time to actually get down. So we'll see. But for now, the voice lines are a good start. Part of me would love to make like a little animated shorts with them too, but that's even more work, so we'll see how things go. That might be something I try to phase in closer to like next year at some point. Really not entirely sure. Nerds vs. Maids, that's a title. Sure. I assume we got to go through the fight now, given the title. You may not. You may not, the little gamer girl. the 6th. Holy foreshadowing. That's right. Let's kick some ass. Let's do it. Oh, I thought we were going to be going into like an actual fight sequence there. Apparently not. I do love the concept of like, all of us go to the same school, we all fight the same fights, but sometimes fuck that other club specifically. And then they just fight each other. Because why not? Let's fucking go. God, another time where I expected to go straight into battle, but apparently not. The student council, suspicious at best. Sounds pretty accurate. I'll be real, when I was going through school, I didn't even notice my student council existed. The only times I heard about them doing anything was like dances, like homecoming and shit. Like that was it. That's the only time I heard them ever do anything. And it's like, do you really need a council for that? Because I feel like you're not doing anything else the rest of the time. I know other schools and other places, they're a little bit more involved, but at our school, I don't recall them ever doing much at all. Yeah, the idea of a student council is fun, but only when it's actually like useful. I feel like a lot of places just take the concept and then they don't do anything with it. So it's like if you're gonna have something like that, you probably should have them more involved, like what Japan does, for example. They're a little bit more involved in like decisions in a broader picture. But like in America, it's literally just like you get to choose what the theme for the dance is, and like other than that, there's fucking nothing that they do most of the time. Six seconds is all you need. I've been waiting for you. Oh shit, I already know her name. We are but a distraction. Called it. They have friends, bitch. They got your cameras. Easy, easy shit. Why would you be connected to a cloud storage if you're trying to go to war with another club? Like, that seems like a very poor decision. You should be on local feed anyway. Why the hell wouldn't you have done that? It's always more reliable than the cloud. Did you see the AWS fail the other day? It just completely crashed for like a whole afternoon. Woe. Woe be upon you. Nobody's on screen. There she is. Okay. Rumble thunk. Rumble thunkskin. You would think so. Got him. Nice attempt. You underestimated the power of friendship. I'm sorry. Just like, we're making it through. That's all that matters. Don't even worry about it. We got it. Don't worry about it. Time to kick some ass. Got a strong duo. I think we'll be fine. Jesus. Maybe not the best for squads, but like, we got it. She's struggling back here with her health, but I've got no supports, so can only do so much, right? Hello. Where's my mouse? There it is. Jesus. I think I was clicking on a different window or something at that point. We got this. Pop, 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 pop. No problem. No problem at all.
What's up?
Hello. Alright. Did a lot of damage on them at least. Should be fine. Yep, you got it. You're gonna be struggling a little bit. Last one though. We're okay. Mixed tab. Hello. Didn't want to look over and read the name while I was in the middle of that. It's a little close, but nothing too stressful. Just the two of us. Electron relativity, let's go. Ah, man. Your call has been forwarded. She's doing something else. She's having a snack somewhere. Maids versus Meisters. I need to go pee. I'm gonna let this sit here. I'm gonna go pee. Does anyone know how many chapters there are or how many episodes there are in this chapter? Because I do want to know that. I'll read it when I come back, but like, how many we got left? Because it would be nice if I could finish off this chapter if I could, but we'll see. Anyway, I'll be right back. Oh, it's got 20. Okay. Depending on how short they are, I actually might be able to finish that. Some of them are a lot shorter than others, so might be doable. Maybe I should do some polls between them too, because I know I've got enough of the currency to do like 10 at least. Big boom. Yep. She gonna be doing some stuff. You threw me the Blue Archive wiki link. I don't really need that, but okay. Are you sure about that? Hello? The fuck? The fuck? Something from the ammunition squad. Ah, yep, there she is. Who needs a walking chair? Who the fuck asked you? I'm on chapter 3. So, if what the other person said was 20, yeah, Amphia said 20, so I'm assuming 20. 24,000 is a whole lot. I'm not saving up for all that. Especially since this is definitely the last time I'll be streaming this on a regular basis. Like, well, not today. I'll probably do one more stream before the end of the month, but I won't be able to save up that much before the end of the month. Hell no. Is this chapter 1? I thought this was chapter 3.
Thanks for the sub.
Hey! See, there was another one. That was another cadence line. Harvin Council. Just became a member. Oh no, that's a subscription one. Never mind. Gotta forget that. Forget which lines belong to which events, unless it's very obviously. I just don't spend. I mean, I don't play this offline either, so like that's... I played once offline. And I don't get any of the gems for doing auto stuff. Oh yeah, I was thinking, because the first chapter I counted as 1, but it's 0 technically, right? Yeah, so this would be chapter 2. Volume 2, Chapter 1, Episode 14. That's what it is. The naming convention for these is a little bit clunky. Ooh. I'm in. She's here. She's been waiting this whole time. Boob maid has arrived. What is she, Sam Reich? I've been here the whole time. There's a niche reference for some of you who understand that. All right. I'll do polls now. I'll do those now while I was here. I got it. Yeah, I've got enough. The boob archive. Alrighty. Wait a second. Let me check mess. Oh, yeah. It's this one. I should clear these two while I'm just in here. Let's do this. These are easy to clear. I've got a squad. Let me swap out. No, I already got her. Yeah. Okay. So we should be good here. Maybe. Might not need her. Yeah. She got a good defense on it. Sure. Screw it. Let's go. I switched her out for a different set, but I think she'll still be useful here. I got no arguments. Time to go crazy. Nothing. Ain't nothing. Ice cream! Best Buy ice cream is my favorite. Get some defense going. Okay, they're all resistant, but gun! Still mowed them down. Not ready? Throw her out there with her crazy shit again. Oh, she was... Okay. It's alright. It's all good. Yep. Get a little bit of defense. Oh, that was it. Okay. I'll just let her finish that off. I don't think I did that fast enough, though, to be fair. Did I? Oh, I did. Okay. Alrighty. I thought I went slower than that. These are nice and quick and easy for me. Sniper mode. Ice cream. Crazy mode. Gun. Mowed down the entire team. Damn. Ice cream. Just drowned in ice cream. Easy. That was a quick one. Alrighty. I like clearing these out just because they're a very efficient way to get more stuff. Ice cream. Gun. Gun. Ice cream. Whoop. Okay. Knock them out. Okay. Didn't need to worry about that. All good. Now the ghoulish screams are my side. That's the crazy one here. She's fine. Mentally, she's fine. Don't worry about it. She's fine. It's perfectly normal. No problems. Completely healthy. Ice cream! Alrighty. Gun. Ice cream. Did not need to use that there at all. I really didn't. Oh, she got hit. Darn it. Why you gotta be like that? This would be a slower one than I'd usually prefer. Probably didn't get that time. Oh, I did. I really didn't think I had the time on that one. Okay, I'll take it. One more. Well, we got the bonus one, but one more of the main line at least. There's always going to be a bonus one. Ice cream! Right there. There we go. That was easy. Took down that entire squad. Crazy time. Crazy style. Alright, there's that. What should I use next? Probably gonna have too much cover, so I'll have... Oop. Oop. Ice cream on the back end. Nobody ever expects the Ice Cream Inquisition. There we go. I think it was faster than the last one was. Yep, much faster. There we go. And bonus stage moment. Oh, there's no bonus stage on this one. Okay. I'll grab those. We got 2,000 now. It's a good number. We gotta do pre-pull head pats. Hello. Head pats. It's for good luck. Alright. Clear off some of the tasks and such. There we go. And do we have any of these? No. Okay. Alrighty, 2000. Please save. I don't think I will. I don't know who this is. I don't know who she is either. To be fair, I don't know who most of these characters are. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch the tiger. This one. Let's see what happens. 4 gold. Ah, okay. Hey, got a new person in here. Did not expect that. Neat. A new 2-star. I don't think I have enough to do another one, do I? No. Okay, I need 200 more. I can do another pull after we do something else, though. This account is bricked. That's fine. I don't intend to be a fucking top tier gamer of this anyway, so we're all good. Let's see. How many do I get for doing one of these? 30. Ah, that's not enough. Wouldn't be worth it. Does I have like stuff? Oh, it's right, the guide tasks and stuff. Yeah, I forgot about these. I forgot all about those. No primos though. Or pyro. Keep primo talking fuck. I'm sorry about that. I just crossed the streams. Oh wait. I do. I did not think I had that. I almost entirely missed that. Well, I can go back in now. Neat. Wonder how many people are trying to be like, no, go back, there's stuff. I thought. I'm here. Let's pull with this one again. See what happens. Easier to do content. You're assuming I'm gonna be using this to do like more content than I've got so far. At her again. Okay. Who else? Nobody new. All copies. That's about right. I still might be able to get another 10 pull after this. I mean, not like from these, but 2.5 hours? I could probably farm some more stuff. Why didn't it claim everything? Why does it never claim all? It just claims some. Why gotta be like that? Alright. What is in the crafting anyway? Alright. Nothing I need to worry about then. Hello. How's your 7 head doing? Is it okay? Does it need to be polished? A little bit of polish. Okay, there. It's already shining enough, but like, you never know. I have not really done any of this at all. I haven't purchased anything because it's like all just above my goals. Yeah, like, keep in mind, guys, that when I stream these games, I'm streaming them for a month as like the focus game, and if I play it ever again after that, it'll be a mix of my own time, and then if I do want to stream it again someday just as like a throw it on and play whatever, then maybe. But I'm not looking to be like super like cracked at any of these games. That counts for every single one I play. Even like Genshin, which I still actively stream, I don't try too hard. I'm taking my own time and doing things at my own pace with it. It's like, don't worry about it like not being ideal. I promise you I don't care that much. I'm interested in giving them a shot because I'm interested in the games and what they have to offer. That does not mean that I'm going to like make more effort than necessary. So far, this one is fun. I probably will return to it at some point, but just not immediately. I've got to do Punishing Grey Raven next month. I know you weren't being serious, Bird, there. It's just more of like a general message to the chat. Because I feel like a lot of people miss that detail about these streams. Because every single time I pick up a new game to try it, people are assuming that I'm picking it up to keep it up, and that's not realistic, so I'm just kind of bouncing around and having a good time with what I'm able to in that time period. Like I did a Honkai Star Rail last month, and I ended up not liking it at the end of the day. I thought it was fine for the most part, but there's too many design choices that were just stupid to me that I was like, I can't continue on with this. I made it a decent amount into the story too, but it's just like, there's too many issues. If I ever return to that one, it'll be more of like a, fuck it, let's try and cross this one threshold, and then I'll probably never touch it again after that. They made some really weird design choices for that game. Oh, sorry, not Star Rail, Impact Third, rather. Too many Honkai games. Star Rail I thought was fine, but I don't love turn-based combats too much. It's a little bit boring to me, frankly. And even just putting it on auto, it's like, then why have it? Why play the game if you're gonna put it on auto? Not counting story stuff, this is normal. But I like seeing the highs and lows of the games I tackle. But I'm not committing to any of them for longer than the 1 month, so I can give them all a chance. Even at that point, I'm going to be playing a new game every single month until like August of next year. So what I end up keeping up with on my own time will be entirely dependent on, is it fun enough to? For this one, I could see myself. I already have it on my phone. I downloaded that just to be able to do any extra grinds if I felt like. So I might continue doing like the occasional sort of look for like the mission stuff and just kind of going with it. I'll probably avoid the story so I can do those on stream if I ever stream again, but yeah. I want to read the message here. I said turn off auto. Jesus Christ, Momoy. Anyway, Impact Third developed later on. A lot about the open world areas. Wanted to reach at least the side story open world. Yeah. And then the main story roadblock, that's really what killed it for me. So it's like, yeah, I've got things that are just no-goes for me that I'm just like, I'm not gonna deal with that. And that roadblock in Impact Third was what did it for me. I was like, I'm just not having fun anymore, you know? It's too frustrating. And I leave before I start getting pissed off. So it's like, if I'm not having fun with the game, then I'm not gonna play it. I'm very much, I'm not the type of person who's gonna like crank, or let's put some room for like completely, like devote myself in time to passing a barrier. That's not what gaming is for me. If it's not a fun but relatively casual experience that I can also put effort into if I choose to, then I'm probably not gonna have a good time with it. But I'm also gonna be open about that when it happens, and that's what happened with Impact. It's like, I was enjoying it. I thought the fighting was fun. I thought the world building was fun. The story in general was good, but their fucking dev choices for some of the roadblocks for like, you can't do this unless you do this, was really dumb to me. And I just can't do that. It just doesn't make sense to me. And if it doesn't make sense, I'm gonna just leave, you know? Yeah, and that's the thing with it, Speedy. It's like, I was like brute forcing it, but that's just because it's like, I'm a firm believer that you should naturally progress enough to be able to handle whatever the game throws at you without needing to grind or go and pick other characters or force a level up, especially when it's some fucking arbitrary system that they added for that one portion of the game that will never be relevant again. And it's like, that's just dumb to me. I can't forgive that sort of decision, because it's like, I don't know what was in their fucking heads when they thought that was a good idea. Like, it doesn't lend well to the future of that game for me if decisions like that were being made at any point in development. Sure, the team evolves and learns and moves on, but it's still obnoxious. It's not going to change that. So that's what I got, pretty strict opinions on those sorts of things. You're going to make a feature of a game that sucks so much ass that I cannot justify moving past it, then it's not for me, you know? I think Star Rail I would have more fun with. I just don't love the turn-based stuff. But it also feels like cheating, just hitting it, like putting on auto and letting it do its own thing. Turn that bug into a feature. And she's been here the whole time.
Oh, thanks so much for subscribing.
Hey, there was a Callie voice line there. Goblin Slayer. The Goblin Slayer? I think I did say it, I said it in a chat on Discord, that I'm a generally impatient and inflexible person. So when it comes to like game design stuff that just kind of bugs me, I'm like, I'm out. I'm not willing to like change my vibes to learn a new feature of a game that I just hate, you know? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, but if I get past that, it might be okay. Like, fuck that. I've got other things that I'd rather do. Like, games are not that important to me when it comes down to like my own personal time. I love games and gaming, but when it comes down to playing them, is just so low on my list of priorities in life. These are fun to learn and like figure out, but also not to that degree where it's like, hey, I've got to change my whole expectation of what I believe gaming is to myself and force myself to like something that I don't. So I just move on. You'll be fine, Momoy. You're fine. Don't worry. No way, it couldn't be my weight. We'll be fine. You'll be fine. Kick their ass. It's that easy. With a little help from your friends. Stay positive. Of course you would. She'll be fine. Yep. That's our big ass gun. She's a little busy right now. Roomba at the rescue. Because they're fun. But it's more fun that way, you know? They are idiots, but they're our idiots, and we will protect that. We'll be fun cruise ship commercial. Ads. So fun. Chrono Digger. I love the copyright free game names. Time to kick their ass. Yeah, Karen's something else. Not Karen, the Asuna. She's a little weird. Karen's the sniper, that's right. We got this. No problem. Boom. Alright, she's resistant to everything, apparently. Jesus Christ. Still did a lot of damage. We're good. We're fine. No problems here. A little bit low on the assistance on her side, but that's fine. We got it. No problem. Let's go. We did it. See what happens when your friends all do their jobs. When you believe in your Nakama, nothing can ever beat you. Do you believe in your friends? I believe in my friends. I'm the main character. We did it. Or so we think. It's gonna be the other maid. Well, that's ominous. Jesus. Runner, hide! Yep. She's back. Why do people think that it's good to whisper if somebody's in the room with them? It's fairly easy to hear whispering. It's something I never understood in most fiction. It's like, just, I know we're supposed to suspend our disbelief, but come on. She's here. You would think, right? Yeah, you do. We gotta go deal with some shit. True. I mean, I could, but that's because she's like half my size. Not even a joke. I think that height would come up to roughly like right like my mid stomach. She's short as hell. I'd be like, oh no. I don't know like height is and everything, but I could pick her up with one arm. At that size, I carry her around like a fucking suitcase. Let's get out of here. All right. Now we got the whole squad. Easy. Get them gone. Don't really need to waste that on there. Could use her though. Crap. Oh, I thought we had another stage yet. Okay. That was nothing. It's really easy when all 4 of them are around. Subcalculator. I think I can wrap out this this chapter here. At the stream. Well, I've got a few more episodes left, so not really, but kinda. I might have enough to do a few more, another 10 pull, maybe. We'll have to see. So you got time. It's not like I'll be stopping in the next 10 minutes or anything. Yeah, they're celebrating. What's up, Bop? Hope you don't mind if I call you Bop. But as far as the total assault stuff, I haven't even messed with any of that in the game at all. I'm more of like a core gameplay sort of focus. I like to get the stories done and figure out how to do stuff. The Jabibble. So far, Blue Archive has been fun, Bop. Story's cute. Far less gooner than I expected it to be. Still has moments, but it's way more palatable than I really thought it was going to be based on what I've been exposed to up till now. So that's nice. They kind of give you a role right at the very beginning of your play, Bop. So you'll have a character. Basically all their designs are cute. It's really hard to find a bad design in this game. They're all very well made. And I'm playing like excessively casual, and I've already drawn like half of these characters from just casual pulls. I think you can, I mean, I got a few higher grade characters in my first few pulls, so I think it's doable. I don't think you really have to worry too much about that when it comes down to the pulls. If you stick around long enough, I'll show you after we get done with the story. I'll go through my characters so you can see who I've pulled. Up the higher grade ones as well. Because, like, mind you, I'm not trying compared to basically everyone who wants to play this game. I'm giving it a shot, I'm playing it, but I'm not going, like, hard in the paint like a lot of people who want to jump on these games do. So you'll pull a character real quick that you like. But I also don't really know how the pity system works in this game exactly. And there's a bunch of, like, active banners, but the two main ones, I don't even know the characters that well to be able to tell you. I'm not good with names. Somebody in chat might have it, but they'll probably be on the YouTube side, so I'll forward it if somebody says who the two characters are. I already forgot. I pulled for one of them earlier, didn't get them, but I already forgot their name because I'm really bad with names, just personally and historically. I'm sure they will, Momoy. I'm sure they will. Gabibble activated. Next episode, Gabibble. How about this? I'll jump out real quick and show you what's going on. So, students, let me sort by I don't know how the system works for if I can sort based on like the skill thing or like the challenge. I forget how that is in this game. I just usually filter by, oh, there we go, star level. So let me just filter by the top ones. Yeah, see, like in just my casual play, I've pulled these three. So I've got her, and she's like a limited, like, outfit style type of character. So, and I use all three of them in my main squad. Until recently I was using her, but I swapped her out for someone else. And then I got her too, for like a support. So it's like, you do, and like, again, I'm not pulling on a regular basis at all. This is out of 4 or 5 streams, and out of like maybe 6 pulls in that entire collection of streams. Or, okay, 60 pulls. Because I'm doing, I do 10 pulls each time. But it's not hard to get these up either, so. Hold on, I'm gonna grab my tasks real quick. I'll go to the banners, see who's there. And yeah, so the two banners are this one or this one. And again, the characters are all like very well designed, so personally I think it'll be good. Right now we got more of like the mature vibe and then cute boobs. There you go. That's most of the characters by design anyway. But I've got enough for a 10 pull. Let's see what happens. Let's jump onto it. Who we got? Probably nobody that good, let's be real. Yeah, got 3 golds, so a couple of 2 stars, but nothing big. No one knew. All right. See, it do be like that. It is a game after all. But as always, they do give you stuff that still is useful. Do be happening. The last time I leveled up anyone? Oh, it was like last stream, right? I got them all up to 40, yeah. The game changed for the 4th anniversary. Are new banners coming? Probably, but again, I'm not like that invested to it to be able to tell you if they are or not. think somebody said there is a new banner thing because of the new Total Assault coming. So the banners rotate pretty regularly. Like, what is this, like every week or some shit? Yeah, the 20th to the 3rd. So like they rotate these active banners a lot. So you have all the options. Not to mention like these other ones over here that take their own versions of tickets. Which do I have? I do. I got a 10 ticket for the regular archive recruitment. Let's see if I get anyone here. Probably not, but hey. Nope. Well, maybe. Might have got a new person, but nope. All copies. All right. That's fine. I forget I have those tickets sometimes. Don't forget about these when you got them, because sometimes you do straight up forget that you have them. Just like right now, I can do another one, but I forget I got these. So I can just use them because I forgore. Another 2. Rip. Hey, I got 2 of her. God, how the hell did I manage to get 2 of the same character? Got another one? See what happens. I know I can draw. Oh, I got one. Oh, I got one. Oh, I got a fancy. I got a fancy. Who is it? Hold on. Gotta skip to it. Who do I get? Oh. Oh, it's the girl. It's the one. Yeah, I remember her. She was in the first chapter. The prefect team. Yeah. Sick. Support moment. Let's go. Hell yeah. There we go. Got a new person right there. And that's what I mean. Like, I'm not even trying. And I get somebody out of just the normal polls. So, this game is fairly well balanced when it comes to the generosity. Do I have enough to do another? I do. Shit, okay. Let's see if we get another one. Probably not. I feel like I've utilized all of my pity. It's a lopsided heart. Hey, a lot of gold. Jesus Christ. Hey, look, Tsundere. Nope. Oh, we got a new person. Oh, let's go check her out. I think that's all I can pull right now, right? Yeah. Okay. Holy gold archive. Got here. Okay, well, I got her. I figured she would be blue, so that makes sense. That'll be sick. Again, it's like, I want to restate that just because I'm not planning on streaming this game regularly after this month does not mean I won't turn it on and give shit a try on and off in my free time. It just means I'm not actively bouncing around and trying to like crank my hog. That's some terrible wording. Terrible wording. I'm not trying to crank out levels and like get as good as I can. It's just I'm having fun with what I've got, and I'm not like trying to force myself to hate the game by trying too hard. So we got there we go. Yeah, and I got like a bunch of copies of her. I knew somebody was gonna be like, huh? Hey, yo. That also stands true, though. I don't play games to crank my hogs because I'm not a fucking gooner. I know some of you are. Gross. Disgusting. All right, we had 20 in this story. I really should just finish it. I really only have 2. Yeah, shit. I got combat in 19. I'll just finish this off. Let's go. Let's see what the G-Bibble has in store for me. Well, get on with it. Hard work and dedication. Love. Of course it's fucking love. Love video games. That's it. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Love video games. If you love video games, you'll know what makes them good. You know what makes it tick if you really love something. Nope, that's it. That's the secret. Love video games. If you're bad at developing a game, it's because you don't actually pay attention to the games you play. Just love games. That's why I think I'd be fine as a game dev. If I were to try, I think I'd make something decent, but also it's just way too much work for me. I'm not like, I love games, but I'm also not that interested in deving. I think they're more fun to experience, but at the same time, I think I could if I tried, but that's also the factor. Effort, trying. Yeah, nobody in EA loves games. Well, some of the devs probably do, but the fucking people at the top writing the checks don't, so that's why they fall apart. And that's why it fails. And that's why Valve still does good, because the people at the top still love games. When the people at the top are just worried about a bottom line, then you're not going to get anything good out of it. Looking at you, Ubisoft. When spirits have been debuffed. That's a way to phrase it. The G-Bibble has been in your hearts this whole time. Why not make a game based around your experiences of getting the G-Bibble? That would be fun. It's got a little bit of everything. Mystery, intrigue, action, adventure. Vibing with the music as always. I couldn't take it. And you made it fun. Man, all this, it's amazing, like the time in this game. Like, everything happens in a couple of months and people are like, oh, it was just a few years ago and like everything went to shit. And then it's just weird, like to me that doesn't seem like that long. Even just a couple of years, I'm like, I remember actively most things from a few years ago. But maybe that's just the touch of the tism that I've got. I don't know. I just so many things with like the time. It's just like, it's been so long. And it's like, it's been a week. Like sometimes, yeah, weeks can feel long, but in the broad scope of things, I feel like 6 months is nothing. Aww. Friends. The honor of winning worst game of the year. Let's go. Self-aware queen. There is a community of people out there who really love bad games. It is an active community. It doesn't really matter if it's bad to everyone else. What matters is that the people who enjoy it for what it is. There's a lot of games that I like that I'm sure that a lot of other people think are stupid. That's fine. You're allowed to be self-aware. As long as you're having a good time. All right. Next episode. Two minutes, Jesus Christ. We did it. No code errors. No red flags when doing the pass-through. That's a good sign. No spaghetti code here. Okay, plenty of spaghetti code probably, but like nothing that'll cause catastrophic failure. That's always preferred. Yeah, why not? Wouldn't be hard to do. Do it. Put it out there. And it's easy to do a web-based version if you already have a working exe. Like, roll it. Just do it. Like, the worst thing that could happen is the site going down. Time to see what Ichio thinks. Put it up on Steam pre-release. Except it's finished, which is rare. Early access doesn't usually have finished games on it. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. The anxiety of releasing something is so real, though. Anything. Putting anything creative out into the world is terrifying. Crapping out sequels. Don't go blowing people up just because they have a bad opinion. I'm scared. Because playing something a little stupid is fun. Let's actually give it a try. You know, like that's all it takes. Just having a little fun. Holy shit, this is actually good. Looking TSC2 looking kinda. This is a very, very well researched dialogue for the comments here. I mean, obviously this game would be made by people who know how gamers react, so that makes sense, but it's just well done. I like it. It's fun. Looking kinda. It was getting pretty old. Karen's coming to fuck you up. Jesus Christ, it was awful. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Time to kick some ass. No problem. Not ready? There we go. Get those in the back. Put these in the front. Jesus. There we go. That was nothing. Ain't nothing. They really thought. They thought poorly. Unfortunately, your mother. You're also pretty little, right? Short. Short. Small. All right. It's a confession. Oh. All right, no problem. Maybe a little problem, but we'll see. Jesus Christ! The power of the sun! Did I get her? Has the fair maiden fallen in battle? Oh, she's an idiot. Power is usually outgunned by speed. Really depends on the loadout of the person, but yeah, why not? Why not use big gun as melee weapon if you can carry it? She's a little stupid, but she got the spirit. That's all it takes. Let's go. My reaction to Chasing Daylight. Yeah, that should be the next one. It had a lot of votes up on it on the comments I saw. So when I do get around to it, which should be next week, I think would be the next one for Wuthering. Most likely that'll be the one. Let her go. Called it. Calling you out. Always. I've been playing Blue Archive all month, Jack. Well, that's only like 4 or 5 streams, but yeah. Next month is going to be Punishing Grey Raven, so that'll be interesting, trying to learn an entirely new game again. My first streams are always the most fumbly because I'm just like guessing shit. That never entirely goes away, but it's definitely bad at the start. Alright, let's see how they did with the Millennium Prize. Did they get it? I was, Jack. I was making videos. I mean, I still am making videos about the music, but figured I'd give them all a shot too, just to give them a fair shake each. So I'm doing them in order of like when I got to them on the channel. So PGR would be next. Blue Archive is obviously from this month. Got Nikkei after that, I think.
What's
a bunch more. Hey, Jack following me. I have games scheduled till like August of next year, so I've been doing a new game every month for a year. Hold on, I'm gonna pause the auto. I'll read off the list. So my schedule going forward is, yeah, okay, starting next month, and every single month is a new game. It's Punishing Grey Raven, Girls Frontline, Nikkei, all of the Lobotomy Corporation, Library of Ruina, Limbus, all that in 1 month, maybe. Reverse 1999 after that. I'm going to be giving Archaea a chance, but I don't think I'll play that for a full month. It'll probably just be a stream or two. Wuthering Waves and Zenless Zone Zero after that. And probably whatever other ones happen throughout, you know. There's that new one that just came out. Might give that a shot afterwards. You know, like I have options. I'm going to be giving them a shot. Whenever Arknight's Enfield comes out, I'll be playing that, so that'll push things back a month. So, yeah. There will be a gap in there where things do have to readjust, but I'm going to be giving all of them their fair shake and giving them a chance. I'm not promising to stick with any of them, but for stuff like Genshin, I continue to play it and I stream it every once in a while. Stellasora, that's the one. So I'll probably give that a shot at the end of next year too. And maybe they'll have fixed some of the whatever bugginess and other issues with it by then. We'll see. But I pretty much always play these for story purposes anyway, not so much the gacha of it all. That is very, very little interest for me. I do not give a shit. Pulling characters can be fun. The gambling aspect is fun, but not in the point where I want to waste a bunch of money or time trying to better my accounts as a result of that, like I talked about earlier. It's like I'm here for the experience of the game itself, not the monetization of it all. Sixth place. Nothing. Nothing. Not even fourth. Not even third. Nothing. You're telling me they got number one? No way. Yeah, I already did one or two of the Momo Talk stories, which are kind of fun. With the reception, people are saying it'll get end of service. Well, if it gets EOS, then I'm not worried about playing it. If it doesn't survive a year, it's not worth playing. I'm not worried about that. And I'm not worried about banking on the new aspect of the game for it to, like, be something that drags people to the channel. I'm not that invested. I don't play stuff because it's popular. I play it because I'm interested in it, you know? Except you did get first place. You always got Shale. It'll be there. Worth playing for the story, music, and gameplay. I mean, sure. If they fix the poll system by next year and it's still around, which I'm sure they'll probably try to, then we'll see. But if it doesn't survive till next year, then again, it won't really be worth it. I'll just wait for fate to decide on that one if I end up getting to it or not. I'm not concerned. It's either I play it or I don't. Plenty of other things I can try. And yeah, you can add me to friends on Blue Archive, by the way, Jack. Like, That goes for anyone. I have a auto accept, so as long as I have friends slots open, you can add me. You did it. What the helly? We oopsed. You did good. I'll give you one guess what my name in the game is, Jack. Or you can wait until this is done and I'll go and put my code up on screen. Jesus. No. That's it's pretty decent, honestly. She really liked it. She liked the game, didn't she? Everything's fine. You did it. Happy ending. Everyone's favorite. Of course. Called it. Maybe for the next one, spend longer than 2 weeks. Maybe, just maybe, you know? Ooh. We getting the fancy final scene. Oh. Things are gonna start being problematic. Skynet has awoken. What? All right. We got another chapter there. Obviously, I'm not gonna start that now. But dang, that was fun. Ruh-roh. Woo. Gotta claim all these. Have any more of these? Nope. Nope. Okay. What's happening at the cafe? What's happening here? Hello. How's it going? Hello. Mint Choco. You're all confused. I don't want that, but thank you for offering. All right. I guess I can finally sleep now. Why do you stay? There's VODs. The streams are always going to be available. You don't have to stick around if you need to sleep. Like, take care of yourselves. Jesus. Did I miss one of these? Oh. Oh, wait, no, that was because I finished it. Oh, this one. Order some new pencil holders. Sure. Okay. Another one to skip. I haven't done any event stuff at all. I opened one by accident, to be fair, but... I haven't even seen who all these characters were attached to each one. Hmm. Alrighty. Well, I've got to stream this again one more time before the end of the month, so I'm going to do that. But I am going to call it here for today. Thank you all so very much for hanging out with me this whole time. I am going to throw up my account so you can see my name and stuff, my info. ID card, there it is. So there, you can add me if you wish. I am going to keep playing the game in my free time as well, just whenever. But I do have that other stream to do yet before the end of the month. So there's that. Of course, I have the Mint Choco Queen here. I like Irie exclusively because she likes mint chocolate chip, and I'm like, hell yeah. That's somebody with taste. That's a woman of culture right there. I feel like I've crossed everything out here. To the BAPVs? Not really. Mostly because nobody's really asked, really, you know? Like, the PVs aren't something that, people have really pushed on me. I mean, it's been a long time since I've done any Blue Archive music either, because just so many people don't care, and I'm like, meh. So, we'll see, but, like, not enough people ask. I've got my schedule pretty rock solid. I can throw in new stuff, but I really need people to, like, jump on the request wagon if they want me to get to something. Otherwise, I just kind of move on with my normal stuff. Benjamin, why do you think it's up here? Of course you can. I might stream it again, Zai. I'm just not sure if I will all the time. Like, I've got to do other games. So, like, that's the whole thing. It's like, I'm streaming these other games and focusing on them each month, so I'm not going to be play. And yes, I am in an NA server, so a lot of you guys I know can't add me as a result. That's a factor that I learned about when I first started this, but I didn't know. Nobody said anything until it was already too late. So if you're on a different, even a different country with a different server, it's not going to work, unfortunately. But I guess that's just how the game goes, which is weird. Gotta be real with you. But yeah, so we'll call it there. Is that tingle? All right. I'll call it here. Yeah, nothing else to switch it to. And I will see all of you in the next stream. Goodbye!